Good afternoon, everyone. I don't know if there's anybody on. If there is anybody on, will you give me a like, a thumbs up or a love, or just say hi? I'm not too sure if you can hear me, so if you want to let me know, it'd be great. It's a bit wet and windy out there today, but I've had a great morning, so have the dinner on now, ready to pick up the boys. So listen, I wanted to come on, I suppose, this afternoon because I have a question to ask people. Is this for you? And really what I'm going to talk about is I have my catering business, but I also have a network marketing business. And what I want to talk about today, and maybe for people to ask themselves that question, because it was a question I would have been asked just over 3 years ago. So I'm a professional network marketer. I'm really, really proud to be one. And I just want to, I suppose, 3 years ago, I never heard of network marketing. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was one of those things. I genuinely hadn't a clue. And it was only when I it was explained to me what it was, and when I looked at it, I thought, yeah, I think that might be something I'd like to have a look at. And that's why I think it's really, really important that people kind of educate themselves, or that we as network marketers explain to people what we do and why we do it, and is it for you? Because I certainly never thought it was ever going to be anything I would ever do. Like, I never heard of network marketing, as I mentioned. I was taking a product that was distributed through network marketing that I found absolutely amazing, but I never considered the business was ever going to be anything that I would get involved in. All I knew at that time is how to cook. But anyhow, I suppose jumping on, just a little bit about network marketing and what it is, and why would you get involved, or what it can help you with, is that it's actually multi-billion-dollar business. It's 50 years established, and I suppose it would have originated mostly in the US. There's probably over about 2,000 different network marketing companies in the world today, and they are all regulated by the DSA, which would have regulatory business authority on all the businesses that are within that group. So it's a very recognized business. Probably if you were to go out there in the morning and asked between maybe out of the first 10 or 15 people you speak to, probably 1 out of 10 people are either buying a product from a network marketing or on the network marketing distribution level, or are involved in it themselves. So it's actually becoming to be a really, really wide spread business. And I suppose we've seen massive growth within the business in the last 15, 20 years. There's just an absolute massive growth, because I think what's happening now is that some of the best products in the world are actually sold through the distribution of network marketing. And the way it works basically is that rather than it being in a shop or store, or being endorsed by somebody, the products basically are shipped to the customer from the company, and we as distributors or as network marketers are the kind of customer care interactions in between. So it's really another form of distribution. And as I said, some of the best products in the world are distributed through network marketing. Again, it's basically because the companies don't invest in large marketing plans and endorsements. They invest sometimes in an awful lot of research, and more times in the product quality rather than how to market it. And that's why the best products in the world are sold that way, because we as distributors look after amazing customer care to make sure our customers are very, very satisfied. So that's really just a little bit of a background on network marketing. And I suppose the myth around it's one of those things, it's a get rich quick scheme, or it's a pyramid scheme, or they're kind of myths, or rumors, or whatever the case may be. But hi Katie, how are you? I just want to get it out there that it's a very real business, and more importantly, it actually works. For anybody who does decide to get involved with it, and who does decide to give it the time it needs. For me personally, where I was 3 years ago, as I said, I didn't think network marketing was going to be anything I'd ever look at. I was looking for something. So I was really, really busy. I was working really, really long hours, and what I was looking for was something that I could do that would give me an opportunity to have time, to take time with my kids. And but at the same time, I needed to earn an income too. It couldn't be something that I couldn't earn from. So that's really why I looked at it. I didn't really look at to take it really serious. I just got involved because I also realised that there was a great community of people involved. A lot of business people, a lot of just genuine people, mothers. There was lots of other mothers involved, and lots of women in business, lots of men, like it was just a very widespread business, and I was really, really interested in it. So that's really why I got involved. And my main, you know, people know I have 2 boys. I'm absolutely mad about them. But the hardest part about being a mother and being a mother in business is having to be so away from them so much and missing all those milestones. So I was looking for something that would give that back to me. And, you know, I'm really, really lucky because it is totally delivered it. I'm 3 years involved now. You know, it's just been a fantastic business. But what can it do for you, or is this for you? And what I'd say to people is, if you're genuinely sitting there and you're saying, I'd really like to be challenged, I'd like to do something, I'd like to earn an income, I'd like maybe a second career, I'd like options in my life. Hi Claire, how are you? Thanks a million. I just want to add value. Sometimes I just want to give back to the community. I want to have time. If you're, you know, if you want to travel, if you're looking at something like that, you should look into a network marketing business. And it doesn't have to be my one. It can be, you know, but there's just a few pointers that I'd say to people if they are looking at something or looking for something. This is not an investment of money. This is an investment of your time. So, and it's also more like a 5 to 6 year plan, more so than just, you know, 1 year in and I'm going to make, you know, all this money. It doesn't work like that. To me, it was a 5 to 6 year plan. What I'd say to you is, if you're going to get involved in a network marketing business, number one, make sure that the company is well established and what area is it in. So my business is in the health and wellness, which really suits my fit because I've always had an interest in people's health and wellness. And so that's why, you know, I absolutely love being involved with the company I'm involved with. So make sure your company's established, make sure that the system works, that it's a proven system, and there's people involved in the company that are authentic, that are real, that you get on with. That have had success, because anybody who comes into a network marketing company gets lots of mentorship. So you want somebody that has been successful, somebody that you can get on with. I mean, if you're going to get involved with a company, you want to ask yourself the question, would I go out for a drink with them? Do I get on with them? Are they like-minded people like me? Will I like being involved in that community? That's really important as well for your ultimate success within any network marketing business. You know, it's a bigger experience, and you're involved with really, really, you know, sound people who are so supportive for you, which is absolutely great, which is sometimes hard to find. So some people get involved with network marketing for the social element, just to have, you know, a group of people that they regularly meet up with, and we have lots and lots of fun, and I've made some amazing friendships. And I would never leave this business on, like, genuinely for that reason, because of the amount of friends we've made and like the places we get to travel. It's just really, really great. As I said, it's not like it's a 4 to 6 year plan, and this is another question I'd say to people as well. Like, you know, the days of the easy jobs or of the pensionable jobs, like, they're scarce, and like, business is changing. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I was in this morning with an Enterprise Ireland colleague of mine, and like, we were talking about business, and he was saying, like, business is changing so much, and those jobs that were there 10 or 12 years ago just aren't there anymore. And you know, also the state retirement fund, will that be there for my kids? So, like, there were questions, I suppose, I would have asked myself. So what do I want to gain out of this business? And I suppose my kids will be going to college, hopefully. So I've got to prepare for that funding. So where am I going to be in 5 to 10 years' time? And that's why I liked this business model, because it's building a foundation towards that future. So the work I put in for these 3 years and for the next 3 years will build a foundation to give me a residual income for the following years, which is you know, a reoccurring income that I'll be guaranteed from the work I put in 3 years ago. Like, that's absolutely really, really critical, and it was very critical to me, because I'm building for my future, because I want to retire, but I also want to retire and also be financially okay to enjoy that. I want my kids to be able to go to college, and I want to invest in their future now. So for me, it was a certain amount of time every day. So, like, my network marketing business is mostly built on an hour, maybe 2 hours some day. A lot of it is online now, and that's an investment of my time towards the future growth of a business that I have a solid foundation for the next 5 or 6 years. So that was something that really, really attracted me to the business. And it's something, you know, that a lot of us need to ask ourselves about as well. Like, where are we all going to be when our jobs end, or if we didn't have, you know, that security of our job or our pensionable job? You know, we need to be invested in something now, and this business can offer that to you. So that's another big plus of the network marketing. So I just really wanted to come on, I suppose, and explain it. I have a Elaine Denby Allen business page on Facebook here, and I'm going to be putting an awful lot more posts in there, I suppose, showing you what I do and how I do it. If it is something you're looking for, you know, please do get in touch with me. You don't have to get involved in my business. It can be any network marketing business. I am only more than delighted to share, I suppose, the experience I've gained over the last 3 years. I have big dreams and hopes for 2018, and I suppose now is the time I start to put those structures in place. And that's another thing that I've gained from network marketing is personal development. In my business world, in my restaurant and catering business, like I just didn't have time to work on a personal development for myself and for my own journey. And sometimes, you know, I was just getting on with life. And within the last 2 years, I've gone through a huge personal development journey, and it's been absolutely brilliant. And you know, that's what I'd say to people. This business can give you that as well. So certainly get in touch with me. What you can achieve, you know, is it for you? That's the question I'd say to people. Like, you know, what are your dreams and goals maybe for 2018? What would you like to achieve? You know, would you like to go on that family holiday? Would you like to change the car? Do you want a career change? Do you want to get out of your current situation? These are questions that when people come to me and ask me, Elaine, I'm thinking of having a look at that business, I would ask them these questions, because if you can, you know, plan out where you'd like to be in a year's time, this business can be very much part of that plan, because it doesn't take an awful lot of time. Yes, it takes a little bit of work every single day, but for anybody I bring into my business, I work very, very much on a one-to-one basis with them. You know, and help them do what I've achieved in my first year, my first 6 months. It's a duplicating system. It's absolutely not difficult. And first and foremost, it's not a selling business. I don't sell anything. I recommend a product I take from myself that I absolutely love and I find amazing for my health, my family's health, lots and lots of people that I've helped with it. But more importantly, a business opportunity that people can take on that doesn't require a big financial investment. You know, it's €60 to take on a franchise with my network marketing company. And I suppose from that then, it's what you want to achieve out of it. This business is totally your own. It's up to you what you want to do with it, but you get great mentorship and support. So I suppose that's really all I wanted to cover. I did write down a few notes. I've probably gone off them as I normally do, because I'm just go on in my own tangents. Yeah, I wrote down here as well about being involved with amazing people, and that's absolutely true. There's a great buzz of people around, and I suppose, you know, that's what network marketing can give you is that freedom as well, freedom of choice. So if you do know of your family or friends that are involved in network marketing, make sure you support them. You don't have to buy their products, but make sure you support them. It's like any small business. You know, my catering business, I get massive support from local people. With my network marketing business, I get great support. Sometimes it's just a misunderstanding from people that just don't understand what network marketing is about. It's a very, very solid business. It's a very real business. It's one of the most up and coming businesses in the world today, in the world of business, and it's been recognised for that. And I suppose it's to get that information out there. So I love to sit down with people, literally have a cup of coffee. I'm always drinking coffee, and you know, that's what I was doing this morning, was explaining to this friend of mine that I haven't met in many years, and explaining to him what my business is about, and would he have contacts or connections that might be interested in having a look at it. And he just said, you know, I didn't realise that that's what's involved, that you can offer this opportunity to anybody and you're prepared to work with them and help them achieve whatever they want from life. So that's, you know, why I came on today. So listen, thanks everybody for coming on and listening to me rant and rave. Again, Elaine Denby Allen is my business page. If you want to hop onto it and give it a like, or if you want to just keep an eye on it, every Tuesday morning I will be going live and sharing, I suppose, my journey with network marketing. I'll be bringing on people that have achieved success, people that have just got involved, what they're looking to achieve, and you know, it may be something that might resonate with you. So you've got to ask yourself the question, is this something for me? Can you do it? Absolutely. If I can do this, anybody can do this. You know, if you're online, if you've got a phone, if you've got a method of communication with people, you can definitely do this business. It's very much a people business. It's very much about chats and coffees and online connections. That's how we build our business. It's not a sales business. Definitely not anything. It just isn't. It's in the health and wellness business. Our market is 100% of the market, so we get to talk to lots of people. So, you know, you don't be afraid of having a look. You know, if you're saying to yourself, oh, I'd like to know a bit more, but if I have a look, get in touch with me and just have a look. And if it's not for you, you know, that's absolutely fair and square. It's not for you, because I'm a firm believer in it has to be for you. And anybody who comes into my business with me, I help 110% of the way. Because like when I started 3 years ago, I didn't think it was for me. I didn't think I could do it, and I got lots of help and support, and I'm just so glad that I had a look, and that's all I did. So thanks for listening. Have a great afternoon. I know it's a little bit cold out there today, but it's, you know, at the end of the day, we are in the winter. I'm going to pick up the boys. I have to make stuffing for the chicken. My son told me last week when I made roast chicken that I forgot to put stuffing in. And so I better have it ready for him today. And I suppose that's been, where I'm so passionate about this, because I get to pick them up. I get to cook them dinner, and I get to have my little chat with them on the way home from school. And that is priceless, and that's what I wanted from day one. And I suppose, you know, I just want to go out there and help other people achieve maybe what they want from life. And you know, get in touch. I'll be more than happy to share my story and advise in the best way I can. So listen, have a great afternoon. Elaine Denby Allen business page on here on Facebook. I'm heading to Nina tomorrow to meet my the guy that did involve me in this business 3 years ago. So I'll be posting a lot of stuff up in the next few weeks, or get in touch with me here personally, and I'd be delighted to share anything I can. Thanks for watching, and talk to you all later. Bye.